Hello, my loves. Welcome to today's class. Today I'm focusing on moving the body after travel. So I just got back from an 11-hour road trip yesterday, and I've been not doing my yoga practice the last 5 days. So really just getting into moving the body. Of course, you can do this at any time, but that is the focus for today. And we'll begin, as always, in a comfortable seated position. Spine tall, crown of the head reaching toward the sky. We'll drop the shoulders from the ears and gently close the eyes. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose. Release with a sigh. One more deep breath in through the nose. Release with a sigh. I'm just taking a few moments as we continue to cycle our breath. Scan the physical body gently from head to toe. I'm just noticing any tightness, tension, discomfort, or any pain that you may be feeling in the physical body. And allowing each cycle of breath to support you in release. So softening those areas, loosening those areas, and honoring those areas. So again, just focusing on bringing blood flow back to the body, moving the body and softening and stretching the areas where we feel tight today. We'll gently open the eyes and we're going to begin on our backs today. So gently lowering down, we're going to tuck the knees into the chest and just begin by rocking side to side, gently massaging out the lower back. Finding stillness in the center. From here, taking the knees in a clockwise direction, using the hands to guide them, circling with the knees to again massage the lower back. And gently going in the other direction. It's really coming onto the edge of the tailbone, the spine. Gently pausing in the middle. From here, going into Apanasana flow on the inhale, we're going to press the knees away with the hands. On the exhale, gently bringing them in toward the chest. So we inhale to press. Exhale, pulling the knees in. 2 more times. Inhale to press. Exhale. Inhale, we press. Exhale, tucking the knees in. From here, straightening through the legs. Hands will come behind the legs or the knees. From here, we're just going to take some circles with the ankles, going in either direction, shaking out the legs. Pausing in the center, we're just going to slowly pull the legs in toward the chest. So getting a deep stretch through the hamstrings and the back of the leg. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, grabbing the outside edges of the feet, we're going to open the legs for happy baby. So pausing here for a moment in stillness, and then option to gently rock from side to side as we open up the hips. From here, option to take the peace fingers around the big toes. Inhale here. Exhale, straightening out through the legs and opening up. Just a little bit more. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, bringing the feet back to center. And from here, we're going to rock and roll up until we come to a seated position. From here, inhale, reaching up. On the exhale, diving forward. Inhale, coming up through center. On the exhale, twisting to the right. We inhale to come through center. On the exhale, we twist to the left. Again, inhale through center. On the exhale, diving forward. Inhale, coming up through center. Exhale, twist to the right. We inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the left. One more round. Inhaling to center. On the exhale, diving forward. Inhale, coming up through center. Exhale to twist. Inhale through center. Exhale to twist. We'll inhale, reaching through center, pausing here. We'll clasp the thumbs together, reaching up toward the sky, dropping the shoulders from the ears, gently looking up to the ceiling. Getting an opening and stretch through the spine, the upper back, the shoulders. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, hands come behind. We inhale, opening up through the chest. On the exhale, diving forward, hands come above the head. Pausing here. Really reaching with the arms, opening through the shoulders. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, slowly coming up through center. We'll inhale, arms reach up. On the exhale, coming to the right hand side. Pausing here, looking up, radiating, opening through the heart. And feeling that stretch and expansion through the side body. On the inhale, we come back through center. On the exhale, going to the other side, pausing here. Continuing to breathe. On the inhale, gently coming through center. Exhale, hands come down to the heart. From here, coming onto all fours, we're going to tuck the back toes, shift the weight back, and just have a seat on the tops of the feet, getting a stretch through the feet. We're going to inhale, reaching up to center. On the exhale, we twist to the right. Inhale to come through center. Exhale, we twist to the left. One more each side. Inhale to come through center. On the exhale, hands come down. We're just gently going to lift the knees and just kind of rock forward on the toes and then back, forward and back, forward and back. And then this time coming forward, we'll untuck the toes, sitting back on to the heels. The tops of the feet are planted into the ground. From here, we're going to gently coming up, lifting hips. We're going to flip the palms toward the body. From here, very gently shift the weight back until you feel that stretch through the wrists. Pausing here. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, coming forward, releasing the hands. From here, we'll bring the hands together at the heart and just kind of gently point the fingers up, point the fingers down. Releasing the wrists, taking a few circles. And then gently coming back onto all fours. Knees will be hip width distance apart as well as the feet. Hands are shoulder width distance apart, really spreading through the fingertips. Beginning cat-cow flow here. On the inhale, tilting up, looking up, dropping shoulders from the ears. On the exhale, gently rounding through the spine, tucking chin into chest. Inhale, coming forward. On the exhale, rounding spine, cat pose. Inhale, coming forward, cow pose. Exhale, rounding cat. Taking a few more rounds at the pace of your own breath. Option to close the eyes. Just making it a moving meditation. Focusing on bringing energy and blood flow to the physical body to awaken the energy channels within. Two more rounds here at the pace of your own breath. And pausing here at the center. From here, walking the hands forward, leaving the hips lifted. We'll bring the forehead down to the mat. Puppy dog or Anahata, heart-melting pose. Really spreading through the fingertips. As we shift the weight back, we deepen the stretch through the shoulders, the armpits, the front, the body, and the spine. Taking a deep breath in here. And exhale. One more deep breath, sending the breath all the way down the spine. And exhale. And from here, gently walking back up. We're going to inhale, reaching the toes behind. Toes come down to the floor. So just pausing here for a moment, just feeling the stretch and strength through the back of the toes. We're going to shift the weight back toward the heel. So our toes are planted, shifting weight back, holding here, getting a stretch through the back of the calf. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, coming back forward, we're going to take the leg across the body, looking over the left shoulder at the extended foot. So getting a deep stretch and opening through the side body. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, right leg comes back. From here, inhaling through the left leg, toes come down to the floor. Again, from here, we'll inhale at center. On the exhale, shifting the weight back. Inhale, coming to center. Exhale, shifting back. Again, inhale to come forward. On the exhale, shifting the weight back, pausing here, getting that stretch through the back of the calf. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, taking the leg across the body, looking over the right shoulder at the extended leg. Breathing into the side body. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, knee comes back to the mat. From here, focusing on activating through the core, doing alternating sunbird flow. On the inhale, reaching right arm, left leg. Really pressing through the back foot as if it's up against a wall. Foot is flexed, fingertips reach. On the exhale, coming down to center. On the inhale, reaching, switching sides. On the exhale, coming down to the mat. Again, inhale to reach. Exhale to lower. Inhale to reach, other side. Exhale to lower. So taking a few of these at the pace of your own breath. Gaze is down at the mat in front of you, and we're really reaching with the fingertips, activating through the core and the glutes. Just waking up the body gently. Two more each side. Last one here. Slowly pausing at center. From here, we're going to shift the weight back over the heels, reach the arms out, bring the forehead down toward the mat. Modified child's pose, knees and feet are about hip width distance apart. Then beginning our modified chaturanga from this modified child's pose position. On the inhale, we're going to shift the weight forward, dropping the hips, dropping the shoulders, looking up. On the exhale, rounding, sending the weight back. Again, inhale, coming forward, dropping hips and shoulders, looking up. On the exhale, sending the weight back. Again, coming forward. Inhale. Shifting back on the exhale, two more rounds. On this last one, we come forward. We're going to pause in upward facing dog. So really pressing through the wrist, the arms, dropping shoulders from the ears, looking up toward the sky. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, we're going to tuck the back toes, shift back up, downward facing dog. From here, pedaling out through the backs of the legs, but slowly and mindfully. So we're going to really come on to the tips of the toes and then shift sides. So coming on to the tips of the toes, really deeply bending through the knee. And slowly finding stillness in the center. On the inhale, we're going to lift the right leg high. We're going to bend at the knee and then open up, stacking the hips. Taking a few circles. Going in the other direction. And slowly lowering. Inhale, other side, left leg lifts high. We'll bend the knee, open up, stack the hips. And again, take some circles with that hip. And going in the other direction. And slowly lowering here. Pausing in downward dog. On the inhale, we're going to lift the right leg high. On the exhale, bringing it forward, low lunge. So we'll drop the back knee, untuck the back toes, pausing here. The weight is shifted forward, hands frame the foot. On the inhale, the right hand comes to the inside of the right leg. We'll walk the right foot out to the outside edge of the mat. Pausing here. Option to come down onto the elbows for a full runner's lunge if that's within your practice. And take a deep breath in here. On the exhale, gently coming to the outside edge of the foot as we open up the hip and shift the weight forward. Getting a deep stretch and opening through the hips. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, coming back through center, walking the foot back and coming up into low lunge, hands come to the heart. We'll pause here at center, taking a deep inhale. On the exhale, twisting, elbow comes to knee. We look up toward the sky. Deep breath in here. On the exhale, coming back to center, hands at the heart. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, we're going to straighten the front leg, shift the weight back, hands come down to frame the foot. From here, tucking the chin in toward the chest, shifting the weight back to get a stretch through the back of the leg. And continuing to breathe as we hold. On the inhale, slowly walking forward, we're going to send the leg back and go on to the other side. So from here, pressing back up into downward dog. On the inhale, lifting the left leg high. On the exhale, bringing it forward, dropping back knees, untucking toes, pausing here, low lunge. Hands frame the foot, weight shifts forward as we begin to open up through the hips and bring blood flow to the area. On the inhale, left hand comes to the inside. We'll slowly walk the left foot out toward the outside edge of the mat. Pausing here. Again, option to come down onto the elbows if that's in your practice today. Continuing to breathe as we hold. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, coming to the outside edge of the left foot. We peel the toes off, open up through the hips, shifting the weight forward. And continuing to breathe. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, slowly walking the foot back to center. From here, coming up low lunge, hands come to the heart. So really shifting that weight forward, feeling the deep stretch through the hips. We'll inhale at center. On the exhale, we twist, elbow comes to knee. We look over the shoulder. Another round of breath here. And slowly coming back through center, inhaling here. On the exhale, straightening through the leg, hands frame the foot, toes lift up toward the sky. We'll tuck the chin into the chest, shifting the weight further back, getting a deep stretch through the back of the leg. One more round of breath. On the exhale, walking hands forward, we're going to send the leg back, downward facing dog. We'll inhale here. On the exhale, stepping forward, pausing in a forward fold. So allowing the body to drape over itself, allowing gravity to pull you down, tucking chin in toward the chest to release the back of the neck. We'll inhale, grabbing opposite elbows, and just gently sway the torso side to side. Finding stillness in the center, gently nodding head yes, gently nodding head no, just releasing through the back of the neck. We'll release the arms, micro bend through the knees. We'll inhale, slowly coming up one vertebrae at a time, hands meet at the top. Exhale, hands come to the heart. 3 half sun salutations together. On the inhale, rising, reaching up. On the exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway, flat back. On the exhale, we fold. On the inhale, we rise. Exhale, hands come to the heart. 2 more times. Inhale to reach. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, we fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands come to the heart. 1 more time. Inhale to reach. Exhale to lower. Inhale. Exhale. On the inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands come to the heart. From here, we're stepping at the top of our mat. We're going to step back with the right foot. Hands come to the hips, legs are straight. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, we're going to dive forward. Hands come down to frame the foot, or they can come up onto the calf. We're going to tuck the chin into the chest, releasing the back of the neck. So getting a deep stretch through the back of the front leg. Continuing to breathe. From here, we're going to walk the hands to the right, pivoting the feet and coming into a wide-legged forward fold. From here, releasing the head. And just pausing here in the center, getting a deep stretch through the back of both of the legs. Continuing to breathe. Chin is tucked toward the chest to release the back of the neck. And we're slowly going to walk toward the other side. So shifting weight, coming in that forward fold again. Onto the other. Deep stretch through the front of the leg, tucking chin into the chest. And this time, right leg is forward, left leg is back. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, gently bending the knee, we're going to pivot again into a wide-legged stance, bringing the hands to the hips. On the inhale, slowly coming up through center. From here, we're going to point the toes out. We're going to take a seat. Hands are going to come to the knees, and we're going to stretch through the spine. So we'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, right shoulder dips as we press into the leg. We'll inhale, coming through center. On the exhale, opposite shoulder dips. Inhale through center. Exhale to twist, really pressing into the knee. Inhale at center. Exhale to twist. 1 more each side. Slowly coming up through center. We'll pivot the feet so that they're parallel, again, wide-legged stance. We're going to inhale, reaching arms up toward the sky, pausing here. Deep inhale at center. On the exhale, reaching, opening up through the side body. Inhale to come through center. On the exhale, opposite side, really reaching. Inhale to come through center. This time, clasping the hands behind. We inhale, opening up through the chest. On the exhale, gently diving forward again. Hands come above the head, releasing the neck. Taking a deep breath here. Gently bending through the knees. We'll inhale to come up through center. From here, so bringing the feet just wider than hip width distance apart, we're going to go into eagle arms. So right arm is going to wrap underneath. We'll inhale, reaching up. On the exhale, tucking elbows down, diving forward, another forward fold. Taking a deep breath in here at the bottom. Gently bending through the knees, slowly coming up. Switching sides. This time, left arm wraps underneath, palms meet. We inhale to reach up. On the exhale, tucking shoulder or elbows down, we dive forward. Breathing here. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, gently bending through the knees, coming up one vertebrae at a time. From here, bringing feet back to hip width distance. On the inhale, reaching up. On the exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway, flat back. On the exhale, we're going to plant the hands, step the legs back, downward facing dog. From here, going directly into pigeon on the right side. We'll inhale the right leg high. On the exhale, land the leg just behind the wrist. We're going to walk the back knee back, untuck the toes, and then gently look over the shoulder to ensure that the foot is coming directly out of the ankle. We're going to tent the fingers into the ground. Inhale, looking up toward the sky, dropping the shoulders from the ears. On the exhale, we'll gently walk forward. Forehead comes down to the mat. Pigeon pose. I'm going to take a deep inhale through the nose. Release with a sigh. One more deep breath in through the nose. Release with a sigh. Just allowing yourself to relax into the pose. Getting that deep stretch and opening through the hips, which often become very tight through lack of mobility. So if you're sitting for a long time on a plane, a car ride, or even just day to day in front of your computer or at work, our hips can get really tight. So it's really important to address that with deep stretching and movement. A few more rounds of breath here. On the inhale, gently pressing through the arms. We're going to send the back leg back, going directly onto the other side. We'll inhale the left leg high. On the exhale, bringing the leg forward, landing our pigeon pose. Walking the right leg back, right knee back, untucking the toes, and again, looking over the shoulder to ensure proper alignment. From here, tenting fingers into the mat. Inhale, pressing up, looking up. On the exhale, gently walking forward, forehead comes down to the mat as we settle in. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose and release with a sigh. One more deep breath in the nose. Release with a sigh. And allowing yourself to settle in. Allowing each cycle of breath to support you in releasing. So as we stretch, as we open, we release tension, tightness that we're feeling in the physical body so that we can bring blood flow to the area. And slowly and gently loosen and soften through the areas where we feel the tightness or the tension. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, gently pressing up. From here, we're going to swing the back leg around. The bottoms of the feet will meet. Butterfly pose, tucking the legs into the chest. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, shifting forward, rounding through the spine, tucking chin into chest. And pausing here. Continuing to breathe, maybe massaging out through the bottoms of the feet as we hold. On the inhale, gently coming up. From here, we're going to end in a spinal twist. So coming onto our backs, we'll gently roll down, tucking the right leg into the body. We're going to extend the left leg long on our mats. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, left hand guides, right arm reaches back, spinal twist. Gaze follows the extended arm to complete and deepen through the twist. Just taking a few nourishing breaths here, bringing equilibrium back to the body, and allowing this stretch to support you in the final release. So breathing all the way down the spine. Deep inhale and a deep exhale. One more time, taking a deep inhale, sending breath all the way down the spine. Then we exhale to release, gently coming through center. We'll switch sides. So tucking left knee in, right leg extends. We inhale at center. On the exhale, we twist, reaching the left arm behind us. Again, reconnecting to that breath. Bringing balance back to the nervous system. A few more nourishing rounds of breath here, sending that breath all the way down the spine and releasing it back out. Again, inhaling, sending breath all the way down the spine. Exhale. On the inhale, coming back through center. We'll release the feet, pointing through the toes, reaching the arms up above. We'll take an inhale through the nose. Release with a sigh. One more inhale through the nose. Release with a sigh. And then we're gently going to bend the knees, coming onto the side, pressing ourselves up into a comfortable seated position. Pressing the palms on the lap, dropping the shoulders from the ears, and gently closing the eyes. And take a deep breath in through the nose. Release with a sigh. One more deep breath in through the nose. Release with a sigh. And just taking this final moment to check in with the physical body and how it's feeling in this moment. Always releasing tightness or tension, softening through the areas, the power and guidance of your breath. Just listen to your body, honor your body, and ask it if it needs additional movement today, if it needs more rest, if it needs a little bit of love, maybe a warm bath. And just honoring the physical body with movement, with blood flow, with breath, and with relaxation. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you all tomorrow.